Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive.
Yeah.
We're gonna do things a bit differently today.
Cool.
Yeah. So instead of like looking at articles and research papers and things like that, we're gonna be dissecting a song
Okay.
about the year we just left behind,
Interesting.
2024. So can we glean insights from a song? I think we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Think of it as
It's like emotional archaeology.
yes, emotional archaeology.
Yeah.
These lyrics might just unearth how we collectively felt about the year gone by. And from the sounds of it,
Yeah.
things were a little bittersweet.
Okay.
Ready to dive in.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Music is such a powerful,
It is.
time capsule. It
Yeah.
captures the zeitgeist,
Totally.
the moods,
Yeah.
the hopes, the anxiety.
Of an era.
Of an era, yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack this thing.
Okay.
One thing that hits you right away
Yeah.
is how the song keeps circling back to time slipping away. We've got lines like another year gone like smoke and tick-tock, clock don't lie. It's almost like a collective sigh of where did the year go?
Right.
You know that feeling, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's a feeling that we all grapple with. But I think what's so fascinating here is how the song links that feeling to,
Yeah.
those neon dreams that seem to be fading
Yeah.
under cold streetlights.
What were those neon dreams for us in 2024?
Yeah, what were they?
I mean, was it the buzz around the Mars mission? Or maybe the whole AI art explosion?
Possibly.
Things that felt so bright and full of potential, at the start.
Right.
But maybe the reality just, didn't quite live up to the hype.
Yeah, it could be that. It could also be a reflection of just
Yeah.
a more general sense of disillusionment.
Yeah.
Remember the economic roller coaster we were all on last year?
Oh, for sure.
So those neon dreams, they might represent a longing for stability,
Right.
for a return to a simpler time.
Interesting. So we've got this backdrop of time flying by,
Yeah.
dreams fading. But then this song also keeps using we.
Right.
We danced through the chaos, we wrote our stories. It emphasizes this shared experience.
Yeah.
Almost like it's acknowledging that we all went through something together.
I think music often acts as a social glue,
It does.
especially during times of upheaval.
It does.
And, 2024 had its share of chaos.
Oh, yeah.
So, this shared narrative,
Yeah.
it's a way of processing, those collective experiences
Right.
of finding solidarity
Yeah.
in the face of uncertainty.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Even amidst this though there are these glimpses of individual struggles.
Oh, for sure.
The song mentions scar tissue smiles and battle-worn hands. It's subtle, but it's there.
It is.
Almost like a nod to the personal battles fought beneath the surface of this shared narrative.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that, the
Yeah.
collective is made up of individuals.
Yes,
Each
yeah.
with their own unique story. Yeah.
Right. What might those battle-worn hands have been through in 2024?
Exactly.
Were they grappling with job losses, political divides,
Yeah.
personal tragedies?
Totally.
I think those lines invite us to consider the hidden stories behind the collective narrative.
Right. And I think that's what makes the song so powerful.
Yes.
It captures both the shared and the individual.
The individual, yeah.
But now the tone is a bit of a puzzle, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's interesting.
We've got midnight fights and afterglow,
Right,
laughter and tears.
Yeah.
It's not purely celebratory,
right.
but it's not entirely doom and gloom either.
I would call it purely celebratory, no.
No.
It acknowledges the hardships, the midnight fights,
Yeah.
but it doesn't wallow in them.
Yeah.
There's a glimmer of resilience in those afterglow moments,
Yeah.
a sense that even amidst the struggles, there was still joy to be found.
And it keeps driving home the point that 2024 is gone, gone, gone.
Yes.
That repetition.
Yeah. It's like a final acceptance
Acceptance, yeah.
of the year's end.
Yeah.
But then it pivots to City 25
Okay.
and letting the good times roll. It sounds optimistic, but I feel this undercurrent of forced cheerfulness.
Yeah.
We're not quite ready to let go,
Right.
but we're pushing ourselves to move on.
It does have that feel, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting how the song captures that
Yeah.
almost societal pressure
Right.
to look on the bright side.
Yeah.
Perhaps City 25 represents the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
And while there's hope, there's also a sense of trepidation.
Yeah.
It's a nuanced portrayal of how we grapple with moving forward
Right.
while still processing the past.
So what does this all mean for you listening in? If you were to write a song about 2024, what would it sound like? What would be your neon dreams, your battles, your afterglow moments?
It's an invitation to reflect, really,
Yeah.
on your own personal journey through the year, to connect the song's themes to your own lived experiences.
Thanks for joining us on this unique deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll be back soon with another fascinating topic to explore.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, keep diving.
Keep diving.
All right, see ya.
See ya.